Cowabunga, dudes, because you have reached Red Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'm your man, Red Steele, and today I'll be reviewing a collaboration amongst others between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, and you get the Party Wallop. Transformers Party Wallop. But before I get to the actual review, I just want to go over some of the radical details on this packaging. Up front here is typical blister tray showing you both the figure and all of its accessories inside. At the top here you have Transformers More Than Meets the Eye logo, and next to that you have an illustration of Michelangelo and Leonardo. Below that you have the 8+, which is the age requirement for this figure. And on top of the packaging here you have the Autobot symbol, and below that you have another illustration of Donatello and Leonardo. Then over here, a little insignia that says, More Than Meets the Eye, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Collaborative 2024 crossover. Next to that, you have the Party Wagon and the Autobot symbol. And below that, you have all four turtles, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo. In the corner here, you have the actual picture of the Party Wallop in his Party Wagon mode. And over here, you have the Autobot symbol along with Party Wallop. Then over here the Hasbro emblem, and down here you have another picture of all four turtles. Then on the side of the packaging here, on the very top, you have the Nickelodeon logo, and below that you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. And below all that you have all the accessories included in this set. In the corner here you have the Autobot symbol. Then on the back of the packaging here you have all the figure's features, such as Party Wallop in his Party Wagon mode, and Party Wallop in his Robot mode. And up here in the corner you have the Nickelodeon logo, and below that you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo. Down here you have the Autobot symbol along with Party Wallop. In the other corner here you have 40 years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Then down here you have a picture that shows you what you can do with all four different turtle colors. And you can have them in four varieties of the different turtles. Down here in the corner you have 40 years of Transformers. In the other corner here you have the Transformers Authentic logo next to the Hasbro emblem. Transformers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover Party Wallop. Party Wallop was released on July 21st, 2024 with the suggested retail price of $49.99 and is available at select retailers. Party Wallop is a Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collaborative figure that converts through his Party Wagon mode in 20 steps. His accessories include 2 ninja swords, bow staff, 2 nunchucks, 2 ninja sais, rotating belt, 4 swappable heads, and instructions. Party Wallop stands 7 inches tall and he is meant for fans ages 8 and up. Next, I'm going to go ahead and convert Party Wallop from his robot mode all the way to his Party Wagon mode. But the first of that transformation, we're going to turn Party Wallop all the way around. It's this backpack right here. I want to go and pull it out just like that. Because in step number 2, you have this panel right here. You got a double jointed hinge behind that panel. I'm going to go ahead and bring that panel up just like that. Because for step number 3, you want to take his head now. You want to go ahead and push it all the way in just like that. Step number 4, get the shoulder pieces right there and right there. And you got a swivel joint on the very top, right here and right here. Then once you take the shoulder pieces and swing them all the way around just like that, go and do it to the other side. Swing that shoulder piece all the way around just like that. Step number 5, you want to turn the Party Wallop all the way around. The whole back piece right here. You want to swing it all the way up just like that. Step number 6, underneath the backpack right here, you'll see 2 little yellow hinges right there and right there. Because on the bottom of the backpack, you got a couple panels. What they want you to go is flip these panels out just like that and bring them all the way up just like this. Step number 7, you get these 2 shoulder pieces right here and right here. And behind those shoulders you got a butterfly joint right there and right there. What they want you to go ahead and do is take this shoulder piece and rotate it in just like that. Do that to the other side. Take the shoulder piece and rotate it in just like that. Step number 8. Get these forearm pieces right here. You got a tab right there, and you got a porthole right there. With this hinge joint right here, you want to take these forearm pieces and make them meet in the middle just like that, so that tab goes right into that porthole. And now you get these two panels that have come together now. And step number 9, you want to take these panels. There's a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to bring these panels down just like that. Because now on top of these panels, you got a couple pegs right there. And at the end of the backpack, you got a porthole right there. And step number 10, you want to take these arm pieces and swing them up so those pegs go right into that porthole just like that. Step number 11, you want to go and turn Party Wallop all the way around. You get this roof piece right here. You got tabs right there. You got portholes right there. You want to go to this roof piece and just tab it right into place just like that. Step number 12, get these mirrors right here and right here. You want to go and lift them up just like that. Go into the other mirror, to that mirror, and lift it up just like that. Step number 13, get these feet right here. All you're going to do is there's a hinge joint right there and right there. You want to flip that foot right into the leg just like that. Do that to the other side, flip that foot right in that leg just like that. Then step number 14, get these wheels right here. They're on a little hinge joint also. And just flip them off to the side just like that. Do that to the other side, flip it up to the side just like that. Because in step number 15, get these yellow pieces right there and right there. You want to flip them right into the foot just like that. And flip them right in the foot just like that. Because in step number 16, you want these leg pieces and you want to bring them together just like that. Step number 17. I'm going to take Party Wallop now. You got a little hinge joint right there. And you got a couple of portholes right there and right there. You got a tab right there and right there. What you're going to do is take the whole bottom assembly and flip it right at the hinge joint. Make sure these tabs go right into that porthole. Just like that. And just like that. Step number 18. I'm going to take this panel right here. We're going to flip that down just like this. We're going to do that to the other side. Take this yellow panel and flip it down just like this. Step number 19. You want to turn Party Wallop all the way around. You got a panel right there and right there. In front of the panel, you have a hinge joint right there and right there. Now on this panel, you have a porthole right there and you have a tab on the inside of this wall right here. But then we're just going to swing this panel so it goes right over that tab. You just peg it right into place just like that. Go and flip it over. Get this panel right here, get this hinge joint right here, get that tab right there, you got a porthole right there. Let's go ahead and swing that in and on that porthole just like that. Because in the 20th and final step, you know the panel right here, there's a hinge joint right there. You have a tab and a little porthole. What they want you to go and do is take this panel and flip it right into place just like that. Go and turn this around. Again, that tab, porthole, hinge joint right there. I want you to go ahead and flip that down just like that. And now you have Party Wallop in its full party wagon mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to store all your accessories on Party Wallop while he's in his robot mode. The first step, we're going to turn Party Wallop all the way around. Get the two blasters on his backpack and on his joint. I'm going to take these blasters and bring them down just like that. And just like that. Step number 2, you have this backpack right here. You have the hinge joint at the very top. I'm going to flip this backpack up just like that. And inside this backpack, you have these two yellow panels right there and right there. I want to go and flip that yellow panel out just like that. I'm going to do that to the other side, flip that panel out just like that. Step number 3. You want to go and grab the accessory that's the headpiece with the bandana on it. Now I'm going to grab Michelangelo's first. Because on the bottom of that headpiece, you got a porthole right there. And on top of this backpack, you have 4 pegs right there. I'm going to start with the bottom one. I'm going to go ahead and peg that right into place so you can properly store that headpiece right there. So the next piece I'm going to go ahead and grab is the Donatello piece. Again, there's that porthole right here. Get that peg right there. I'm going to peg that right into place just like that. So the next piece I want to go ahead and grab is Leonardo's piece. And again, bottom of that has a porthole. That peg on the very top right here. I'm going to peg that right into place just like that. So last but not least, you have Raphael's piece. And again, you have that porthole on the bottom. I'm going to peg that right into place just like that. Step number 4, you want to go and grab the bow staff right here, and you got 2 hinge joints right there and right there. You want to go and fold it in just like that, fold it in just like that, because on the back of that bow staff, you have the slotted porthole right there. In the middle of the backpack, you have a slotted peg right there, and you want to make sure you peg that right in place, just like that. Step number 5, get the yellow panels on the outside right here. We're going to swing them back in over that bow staff just like that, and just like that. Because in step number 6, you want to take that backpack now and fold it back just like that. Because in step number 7, you want to flip them back up. But these blasters, I want to bring these blasters back up just like that, and just like that. Step number 8, we're going to go and grab this piece right here, and it's the piece with the red sticker in front. It looks like a reflector. On the bottom of this piece, you have a peg right there. Well, on the back of his shield right here, you have a porthole right there. And take this peg with the red piece facing up, you want to put it right in that porthole just like that. Because in step number 9, you want to go and grab the spoiler here. On that spoiler, you have a little peg right there. You have these little pieces right here with some slots right here. Well, on his backpack right here, you have a porthole. And you have little grooves right there. You want to make sure this peg goes right into that porthole, and these little slots go right in those little grooves all in one motion. So it goes into place just like that. Step number 10. We'll turn the party wallop and turn them all the way around. You got these shoulder pieces right here, and you got a hinge joint right there and right there. I want to go flip that panel up just like that. Do that to the other side to that panel and flip it up just like that. Step number 11. You want to go and grab his nunchucks. And as you can see on the nunchucks here, you got little grooves right there and right there. On our shoulder pads right here, you got a couple little notches right there and right there. You want to take these nunchucks, you want to make sure that these grooves go right over those little notches, just like that. Put it on the other side, put it in just like that. So I'm going to turn Party Wallop all the way around. I'm going to do it to the other side now. You grab his nunchucks. Make sure these grooves match with those little slots right there. Just like this. And just like that. Because in step number 12, do these shoulder pads now. And just go ahead and bring them down just like that. And just like that. Step number 13. Next, we're going to grab Party Wallop's sides. Each one of his sides has a little tab right there and right there. Well, if you turn Party Wallop over to the side, on his hip panel right here, on the wheel right here, you have a little porthole right there. Then once you go in to take the side now, and just peg it right into place. Just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Lift up the arm a little bit. That porthole right there. Take that side and peg it right into place. Just like that. Step number 14. We're going to turn Party Wallop all the way around. Just have his backpack got a slotted porthole right there and right there. We're going to go and grab his katanas here. You notice his katanas here, they have 2 slotted pegs right there and right there. We're going to take that slotted peg, put it right in that little porthole, just like that. You want to go do it to the other side. Take this katana now, with that slotted peg, put it right in that porthole, just like that. For the 15th and final step, you want to go and grab the front end of the party wagon. You notice that it has a little round groove in the middle right here, because this piece right here that appears to be a tire cover, when you turn that around, it has a little pizza right here, and on the front part of it has a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles insignia. Pretty cool. Well, this actually fits in that round little groove, just like that. You have one of 2 options. You can either arm this as a shield. You do that by turning it around. You have this piece right here, and you have this peg facing up. Or bring it down just like that, and you have that peg facing forward now. Well, each side of Party Wallop's forearm guard, he has a porthole right there and right there. And you just take that peg, you put it right in that porthole just like that, and now you have Party Wallop armed with his shield. But you also have the option to take this front end of the party wagon. Again, you take this piece right here, you flip it back up, and you got a couple of like slotted pegs right there and right there, and you got a couple portholes right there and right there. You also have the option of putting that right back onto his chest just like that. And now you have Party Wallop in its full armed and stored robot mode. Now that Party Wallop in his Party Wagon mode and on my display table, let's want to go over some of his play features and accessories first by talking about his size. And he comes with 2 sides, and according to the instructions, there's a way to store these sides while Party Wallop is in his Party Wagon mode. With each one of these sides, on the side here, you have a peg right there and right there. Well, on the bottom of the Party Wagon, you just slot a porthole right there and right there. What you want to go and do is take the side with the blade facing downwards. So we want to slide it right into that peg just like that. You're going to do the other side, this side, so and slide it right into that peg just like that. And now you have his side stored while Party Wallop is in his Party Wagon mode. The next accessory we're going to talk about are his katana blades, and again you get 2 of those. But on the blade right here, you have a slotted peg right there and right there. On the bottom of the Party Wagon, you have 2 slots right there and right there. And this is a little tricky and it takes a lot of force. And what you're going to want to do is take the blade here, make sure it faces on the inside. Take a slotted peg, put it right in that little porthole. It's going to take a lot of force, but I'm sure I'll get it in my first try. Just like that. You want to make sure the top of the blade goes right through this groove, just like this. I don't know if you guys see that groove right there. I'm going to do that to the other side. Make sure the blade's facing inside. Put it right in that little porthole and push it all the way in. It does take a lot of force. And now you have his sai and his katana stored while Party Wallop is in his Party Wagon mode. Very nicely done. I think it's kind of cool how it has the blade protruding through the front of the bumper here. Pretty cool play feature. And this Party Wagon's very nicely done. Lots of great paint detail. I mean, even the paint scheme, it pops. He looks just like the original Party Wagon from the original 1980s series. I did own a Party Wagon back in the day. Unfortunately, I let go of it and I sold it. So I don't have one to do a side-by-side comparison. I mean, it's scaled down. It's much smaller than the original Party Wagon. And I would have liked a feature where they would have been able to fit maybe little miniature turtle figures into the door, or work as passengers, or even the side compartment open up and reveals that little blaster that it had from the original Party Wagon. But I mean, they have some great play features, such as these little blasters go up and down. I mean, you got a lot of great mold detail. You got some paint detail right here. And I know, like, with a lot of the translucent windshields, it doesn't really work because it kind of exposes the innards of the figure, which I'm glad they didn't go with. I mean, you even got the grinning mouth right here. Got the paint detail for the headlights. Another cool thing is this little spare tire piece comes out and it reveals a pizza on the other side. Pretty cool play feature. And again, you know, with a lot of these newer Transformers, or I don't know if you consider it a Transformer or a Turtle figure, but this figure, all 4 wheels do roll, as you can see from both sides. So if you transform them properly and everything snaps into place and everything's kind of flush, the wheels do roll. But again, you know, and I warn you this of any of the other figures for Transformers, some of the pieces do hang kind of low, and you don't want to roll your figure on any abrasive surfaces because you do risk causing any mold damage or any accessory damage. So I would not recommend rolling any abrasive surfaces. I mean, this is a smooth wooden surface. It's pretty safe from causing any damages to the figure, but it's very nicely done. Lots of paint detail, lots of mold detail. Very nicely done figure. If I'm going to rotate this around so you guys can see what he looks like from all angles, I would highly recommend you pick up this figure. And I missed a lot of the other crossover figures, such as Top Gun and Ghostbuster figures. And I would say do not pass up on this one, because this one is not going to be on shelves for very long. Now at Party Wallop in his robot mode, and on my display table, I once again want to go over some of his play features and accessories. But before I do that, I want to go and remove this front cover so I can go ahead and show you how to convert Party Wallop into each one of his respective turtle modes. And you do that by taking this belt buckle here and you flip it up just like that. I'm going to turn it this way, which reveals the purple D, which is Donatello. I'm going to bring that belt buckle back down just like that. Next accessory you want to go ahead and pop off is the top of his head, because this is the generic Party Wallop sculpt right here. And you want to go ahead and grab the purple, which matches the belt right here, and now you have Donatello. The next accessory you want to go ahead and grab is this piece right here, and this is how it appears when you pull it out of his shell when it's stored in place. There's a hinge joint right there and right there. You just flip those out just like that, which forms the bow staff. And the cool thing is each end of the bow staff is actually a 5mm peg. Each one of his fists a 5mm porthole. And you just stick that bow staff in each one of his fists. And now you have Donatello armed with his bow staff. Pretty cool. I really like it. Nice proportion. When you take the chest plate off, it does reveal the actual turtle chest. Very nicely done. I'm going to take the bow staff, put it off to the side. I'm going to pull this out. Because the next belt buckle I want to go ahead and convert. You go and you flip this up. And I'm going to rotate it to the left. You got Michelangelo. Which is really cool because even the M is orange, which is his signature color. Next I'm going to go ahead and grab the orange headband. And just put that right on the top right here. Just like that. And now you have Michelangelo. But Michelangelo is not complete without his nunchucks. The cool thing about his nunchucks is each handle is actually a 5mm peg also. You just put that right into his fist just like that. Go and do it to the other side. Take the nunchuck, put it right into his fist just like that. And now you have Michelangelo armed with his nunchucks. Really, really cool. This figure is so chock full of just so many accessories and details. So you don't have to have all four. You could actually have just one figure and you could have 4 or 5 characters. You got Party Wallop along with the 4 turtles, which is really, really cool. I'm going to take these nunchucks, put them off to the side. I'm going to take this head sculpt, put that off to the side also. Because the next belt buckle I want to go ahead and bring forward is Raphael, which is in the red, which I think is really cool. And he is actually my favorite turtle out of the 4. So I'm going to go and grab the red headband. You just plug that right into place, in that porthole, just like that. And of course, you can have Raphael without his side. And each one of the handles, again, is a 5mm peg, so it goes right into those fists. Just like that. And just like that. And now you have Raphael armed with his side. I mean, just amazing detail, nicely done, nice proportions. I mean, they're a little bulky, but I mean, all the turtles were pretty hefty and bulky because they had that big turtle shell, and they were turtles after all. But I'm going to take these sides, put them off to the side. And, of course, we have the last and final turtle, Leonardo. You get Leonardo by flipping up the belt buckle, and you flip it over, you have the blue L. Bring the buckle back down. Next, I'm going to go ahead and grab the head with the blue bandana. And again, you got that porthole right here, and top of the head, you got a peg right there. Just peg that right into place just like that. But you can have Leonardo with his without his trademark katanas. Again, the handles are 5mm pegs, and they slide right into the fist, just like that. And just like that. And I think I just took out a mirror in the process of arming my Leonardo, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that mirror back into place. And like I said, all the accessories pop right back into place. You get that peg right there, that porthole, and you just plug that right back into place just like that. And now you have Leonardo armed with his katanas. Really nicely done figure. Lots of articulation. You have knee articulation, ankle, elbow. You have fist articulation, the head moves. Nicely done figure. Just a great crossover, great collectible. Lots of great detail. I'm going to go flip him around. You can see the turtle shell in the back. Got the blaster still up on the shoulders here. It's a very nicely done figure. I think it's just such a pleasure. I mean, there's such a high play factor in this figure. A lot of playability. I'm going to take these katanas and put them off to the side. Because I'm going to go ahead and convert him into his generic Party Wallop mode. Got the belt buckle right here. Just flip that up. And of course, Party Wallop doesn't really have a letter or color. So he just has nothing on his belt buckle. Go ahead and pop off Leonardo's head. And I'm going to go ahead and grab Party Wallop's head, which is a sculpt with no bandana. Just like that. And he also has that chest piece in, which I think is pretty cool. Just like that. And that kind of makes him a different turtle. I mean, the other 4 turtles had that chest piece that was exposed. But Party Wallop, he likes to look like the party wagon. But if you guys found any of the information in this review valuable, please like and share this video. Also, if you really enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel, and while you're there, click the bell to be notified of any future videos. I want to thank you guys for watching Red Steele's Awesome Toy Collector Review. I'll check you guys out next time.